Hello, welcome back. Last time, I solved a secret room with a bunch of evil eyes, then came down here, waited around, and played with some skippers and roaches. This room was super cool, by the way. That's a way back from a secret. Seemingly. Which I guess I would access from here, maybe. Okay, so, I'm in this room. What is this? Release roaches. Use rock golem. I don't get a stick this time. I do get shallow water, though. So you're going to have to eventually be a stepping stone to get those out, but first you need to be anchored there to release those. Alright, so this is just a matter of putting you in a place... Oh, right, you go in shallow water. This is a matter of putting you in a place where I can... oh boy. Where I can position you on that pressure plate from a distance, and then stealth away from there. So this doesn't exactly do what I want, does it? Maybe it does, actually. No. Like, I need some distance. Okay, so... This is complicated because I have to think in terms of where he's going to move after he sees me. Ooh. Okay, I escaped, kind of. Not really, though. Okay, so, That's not what I want to be doing. Well, that's not a good start. Okay, so these are shallow water. I'm going to come out of... See, ideally I just want to park him, like, somewhere over in this quadrant. Like, southeast of the pressure plate. And get away. Okay, so how could that maybe happen? I have an idea. So what if I would bring him somewhere like that? Then I would stealth all the way in here. Let him come over in this direction a little bit. I run over here. Go there-ish. That's kind of close to what I want. Not close enough, though. Okay, so let me see if I can get myself a few more turns of that sort of thing. Whoa, that's not what I want. Hey, why don't you just stall on those roaches? That sounds like a good idea to me. Well, but now you're too far north. Or not far enough west or something. So that's no good. This is not too bad, actually. Though I had a state kind of like this, but it wasn't exactly this. This is better. This is not better enough, though, because... Oh, wait, is it? Let's see, if I go up north... No. Nope. Alright, but this is the right idea. I just need to move east one more or something. I need you to move orthogonally is the thing. So I put you in the wrong place there. Okay, well I can change that, like this. Okay. Well, that's not right either. Maybe I want to do this. I feel like I can probably get away with that somehow if I do this. And then at least I can do this. So that gets you out. Do I want to use the roach on this? Like, that would be an option. I could keep the roach alive and possibly also position it on the plate. Maybe. That's worth considering, at least. I'm not going to do that yet. For now, let's just kill it. I got a good checkpoint there, so I can come back to that if I want to try that. So, Now what I think I want is for you to be sort of southish of there. So I'm going to try this pattern again. Not sure if it'll work. So I'm going to bring you down here about as far as you'll go. And come up this way. Okay, you need to move one more like that. That's not going to work. Okay, so if you move one less, I waited for some reason. Not quite right. So if you were one more south somehow? Don't think I can make that happen, can I? Maybe. Like this. This is interesting. Strangely formatted puzzle. That doesn't seem good, because that's just put you in a position where you're not how you need to be. So maybe what I could do with the roach would be to position it in a place where it could be a golem obstacle. That could be good. Or heck, right here is actually perfect, because then he could be stalled on that corner. Yeah, let's do that. Sounds good to me. Here, why don't you stop there? I need to work with my roachy friend. So I'm safe as long as I'm doing this. Roachy friend comes over there somehow. Now how will that happen? Let's see, I can get away from it here, right, of course I can. Because I can safely, oh, but that's a problem, isn't it? Because now I can't get away in that sort of way, In fact, can I get away from this roach at all? Not without killing it. Okay, so fragile roach dies if I do that. This might not be the right solution, but it's what I'm doing now. I'm committed to it. So I just got to get this roach to end up there. I think I can do that from here or so. Like this. Okay, Golem, you stay out of the way. Not ready for you yet. There we go, roach is there. Now Golem is going to do what exactly? Be a pain, that's what. Can get away from the roach, sure. Okay, there we go. Well, that's not quite what I wanted. I think I needed to stash you in a better place. So let's do that. I'm going to put you all the way in here, just to keep you away from me for now. I can retrieve you like that. Rock Golem is going to go all the way over someplace. This won't work. This is getting just increasingly silly. What am I even doing at this point? I'm doing this. That's what I'm doing. I wanted you there so that I can move the roach around freely without you getting out too much. Oh, I moved him onto the thing. Let's not do that, actually. Okay, roach is there. This is a bad plan because it hinges on me manipulating the golem while the roach sits there. That's not going to happen. So what I need is a secondary place to stash you before I do golem stuff. I think I know where that's going to be. So if I were to move you over here, then that's better for both of us, I think. Then you are going to go... What I'm doing here is probably completely unnecessary. But this is what I've decided to do. Actually, how will this work? It probably won't. I think I have a really bad plan here. This is not going to do the job at all. Like, I could try again with just the golem. It didn't seem like going around this way, at least, was going to make that work. Going around this way seems worse because there are more places I have to step. I'd need him a fair distance away. There isn't really a convenient... Oh wait, what if... Sure, you stay exactly there. I'm gonna bring you up... Oh, shoot. I'm gonna bring you around a different way. So if you're there, then I get you stuck on... Get you stuck, like... Oh boy. Well, there's no way to make that work the way I want it to. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. So what about... Suppose I were to do something involving... Oh, shoot. He's seen me. Alright, so I have no plan here. I need one. It doesn't necessarily have to involve this roach. But I keep just trying to think of ways I can okay, so this is dumb. This is a bad way to solve this puzzle. I don't know the goal state I'm doing. I'm just shuffling things around hoping it'll work. So stop doing that. Instead, let me come up with a plan. This needs to be held to get this roach out. I need to be in this area while this is held. Something needs to be moving. Probably to the northwest. Well, Bithro is over here. To get Bithro over here, how many tiles of land do I have to step over? There's 1, 2, just 2. If I can get into this region with a golem here in this specific spot, then that's good enough. Because I would only have to step over here, he'd step down there. Then I'd step over here, he'd step up there. I'd be stealthed, I could stand... okay, so who moves first? Golem moves before Roach, so that's not good enough. You'd have to be one more away. So he would have to be here? Could move there, there, and there. Okay, so this right here, this is my golem spot. If I can get him there, get him to stay there, which actually looks to be... Oh. That could be easy if... Okay, so if I account for this little bit of land... Alright, so I think I have a plan for how to do it without this roach. So I'm going to move you... Actually, I wanted you up here. So you get stuck on that roach. Actually, is that what I wanted? Maybe. I'm going to move you over to... Let's start you on that spot. Yeah, you ended up in the place I wanted you. Okay. I just had to look at it and calculate it out, and I did not need the extra roach. Done. Neat. Okay. I could totally imagine an alternate version of that where you do have to use the extra roach, but I'm happy enough not to have to deal with... Actually, I had a fine spot for that. Happy enough not to have to actually deal with that. Okay. Done. 25th place. How am I going to access a thing down there? There's definitely no going west from here unless you can get there. There's no going south from here unless you can... Is this going to actually loop around? Is there... There's a platform. There's a platform, but... Oh, there's a platform and things to make stepping stones. That's how you do it. Okay. Alright, so one of these slidey puzzles. So on first pass here, I'm going to have to use these as stepping stones to get to the roaches, because otherwise I don't think I can kill them. So I want to make the most of my stepping stones. So probably here, here, here. That's my thought. Let's see how it works. Problem. I can't push powder kegs that way. That doesn't work, because if I try, I can't do this, or that explodes. Can't push them with the sword because they're not mirrors, so that's no good. Okay, so what are the highest value spots? I mean, this is really good because it accesses 3 islands. But how would I push? So I only get 3 stepping stones. Having access to the platform cannot help me because it can't get through this tight space. So I can't actually get to that from the platform, or this. Otherwise, that would be a good plan, maybe. So, not really seeing any other particularly high-value spots. Okay, so I observe that there's sort of a long straight stretch here that lets me do things like this. I mean, this is set up to allow this to happen. But that's nowhere near enough stepping stones for what I would want to do. Roaches can't help me push powder kegs any better, so keeping more of them alive is not the answer. Is there some point at which I could actually use stealth? Or detonate a powder keg? Or do I just have to use them for stepping stones? So this pattern does allow me to get to all but 1 roach. Because I can do this. Okay. But I'm 1 short. Okay, well here's an idea. What about if I were to push like this? Is that necessarily bad? Because then that allows me to make this kind of push. There we go, that's what it is. Okay, I think I got it. Almost. Problem is, I still can't get one to there, unless I can just push it all the way in here and get it from that side, which should possibly be possible, maybe. So it's extra tricky. Wait, no, I'm thinking about this wrong, I think. I was thinking I wanted to put this one here, and then I could make this kind of push, but if I had put that there, I wouldn't have been able to put this here. So there's no sneaky way to push this around. Oh, yeah, there is. That land connects. Okay, so this powder keg geometry. Yeah, so this can only be pushed in directions of... Okay, no, this is more complicated than I thought. So I can do that. I can't get it all the way in here, though. This is a very unique pushing puzzle. I've never... that I can recall. There might have been something like this in the Second Sky at some point, but... this is not a way I'm used to thinking about pushing things. Or Flood Warning. Flood Warning had some rooms like this, didn't it? I think. Alright, so I think this is the one that's wrong. So if I don't do that, and instead I go... wait, how did I get over there? Like this. So I have the option to start here, or here. Starting there lets me do a diagonal push into there and get that one done. However, that's okay. But I think I'm going to use... Like, I like doing that because that lets me push this where I want to push it, which is over here. Like, that's clearly a spot that needs a keg in it. I don't think that one's negotiable. It's just a matter of how I set up the others to allow this to be pushed around, so... Yeah, there we go, that has a magic spot. Okay, I didn't realize I had already solved it. That happens a lot. Okay. I figured it out eventually. Alright, now give me some stepping stones. Plunk. Sploosh. Boom. Secret room! Wraithwing water skipper. Oh. Oh. This looks like a mess. I gotta blow them both up using this bomb, don't I? I can't blow up a Wraithwing using a bomb unless it's stuck on a water skipper. So are you... no, wait. What? So what are you telling me here exactly? So I can only go in here once. But I mean, I can go back... What? So why can't I just kill the Wraithwing wherever against a room edge? So I'm pretty sure the room geometry does allow that. Absolutely. That's easy. Then, okay, so the water skipper's trapped there. That's a problem. I will have to fix that. But yeah, just stick the water skipper there, detonate the bomb, deal with the Wraithwing another way. Like, what's wrong with doing that? Oh. Wait, what? That doesn't move the oh. Okay, so the trickery here is actually that I need the Wraithwing in a specific spot to block this skipper for just a moment. Well, but that doesn't work. Who moves when? Skipper moves first. So that is what I need here. So what, like this? Okay. That was the appropriate move for the skipper. Then he just moves here, and I can blow him up, and I can deal with the Wraithwing whenever. Okay. What a strange room. I almost feel like something's broken here. Like, I feel like this was not supposed to be solved as simply as I did it. Like, it seems like this wants to be a puzzle about having the skipper block the Wraithwing here and blowing up the Wraithwing or something, but did I do that right? Or was there something more to it? Alright, well that's how I did it. Alright, I did all this. Looks like all the oceany stuff is done. This is some pretty minimap art. Someone apparently sees an octopus somewhere in the map. I don't see it. Like, unless you're talking about this, because this has 8 tentacly things coming out. Maybe there's another one somewhere else that I'm not seeing. Anyway. So I haven't actually explored the extents of this place. Noisy decoy. Let's just get a sense for how large this beach is exactly. It's big. That continues south. There's a scroll. Possibly a challenge. Noisy decoy. So that's the end on this side. Mirror. Powder keg. Conquer token. Whoa, I'm inside some broken walls. For some reason. There's a secret exit here. Seemingly. Is it a secret, or is it a... Maybe you get to that from the north. How far inland can I go? This far? And then that... Okay. Where are the exit stairs? They have to be somewhere. I mean, like, the only place left to look pretty much is down here, right? Can I cross this without solving it? I think so. Mm-hmm. So then there's this. Ouch! Can't go that way. Can't go that way. Okay, so I can't cross this without solving it. Alright, well I want to explore, so I'm going to solve this room. If I can. Stab Evil Eye. Drop all trapdoors. Ooh, drop all trapdoors. Or claim raft. Well, to do that I have to drop all the trapdoors. Oh, I have to get the raft because if I... Unless I leave the roach alive. Ooh, this looks complicated. Alright, so... Even number, even number, even number, even number, but how do these work? So just toggle that. Even number. So, is this not completely trivial? There's something... Oh, so I need to either end here, which I don't think I can do, or I need to keep the roach alive until I've stabbed the Evil Eye, which might be a little easier. Hold on, I can go over there to start. So yeah, the point at which I start in this puzzle definitely makes a big difference to how it works. But now that I know, I can just continue. It looks to me as though I can't continue from here, really. So if I'm interpreting this correctly... the only place for the exit stairs to be is going to be in here, or something that comes off of that. You can't put hold-end stairs behind a master wall, right? Because, like, master walls... Do I have to leave the hold-end stairs before the wall drops? I don't... Or is it just conquer all secrets? For exact symmetry, since I know there's a room here past the master wall, there might be one here and here. I know there's one here. So there's probably a room here. There is a room here. So just a square of map that looks like that. Okay, so it looks like that's what I'm looking at, probably. Okay. Let me back off. You know, since I've worked on this room a little bit, let's see if I can actually solve it. So this would have me ending here, which is not what I want. I'd really like to end there. I cannot enter from this location. This might be a multipass sort of thing. Right, if I disarm, then I have the option of entering from... Oh, what the heck? Well, okay. So clearly the correct entrance for that room is from here. That's the only one that seems like it makes sense. Then I get lots of options, but what's up with you? This means those trapdoor gates are not going to drop until... Oh, but I can do either one of these. This is confusing. Okay, so I want to end... See, won't I necessarily end where I start here? No, hang on, this has 4 going to it, so that means... my options would be... limited. Because, like, since there's an even number... From here, I'm always going to end up back here when I drop the trapdoors, right? No, this is a deceptive path that can be dropped from... Got it. Okay. This is an odd number because of this. This is the one I needed to observe. I can just drop this and go back, and then drop this and go back. So that's what I'm going to have to do. So odd number from here. I need to go out on this. Come this way. Hit the orb. Drop that. Do this now, might as well. But then I'm going to end up here. Maybe that's okay. Maybe that works for the roach route. Maybe the platform... No, platform's useless. The only reason I'd have it is to get to that without dropping all the trapdoors, isn't it? Oh, I can't go through here. Oh. Did I have an opportunity to use that orb again? Not exactly. Well, that's tricky. So wait, I've done nothing to... This still has an even number going to it. I've done nothing to allow me to end on this island. In order to do that, I would have to have the room clear already. What's going on here? Maybe this platform... Maybe there's like a secret room off to the south where I can somehow see a place I can step onto with a platform and I just have to sail it over there. I'm confused. Okay, so if I'm starting here, right, I can go back and change. So this is the odd one out. This allows me to make an odd number of connections to this area and this area. Maybe... So I definitely have to drop all the trapdoors at some point. This roach is... Yeah. So in order to clear the room, I have to drop all the trapdoors for sure. But there's like weird stuff like this. And this. Like all these room clear gates that are in places that just don't immediately make sense to me. And then there's this. What if I did start here? Like, why is that such a bad thing? Because it felt like I was heading for a dead end. I mean, I guess I didn't fully go through all the motions, but it really felt like I was heading for a dead... Well, that means I'm going to end here. I don't want to end there, because that's useless. No, I mean, it definitely has to... Dang it. Definitely has to be here. So... That gives me the odd number. But I don't want an odd number because I don't want to end here. I want to end here. I want this to be an odd number. So the only way to do that is to have the room clear and drop those a funny way. But I can't have the room clear until the trapdoors are all dropped. Can't kill this roach otherwise. Yeah, I can't kill this roach otherwise. Huh? So I can drop that. I can do whatever, it doesn't matter which one of these I do. So there must be something about this orb then. Like I use it there and I have to somehow use it again. Like, this doesn't really matter. I just do that whenever. Yeah, that does not help me. This is the only one of these... Without clearing the room, this is the only trapdoor bridge that I can drop without crossing. Then I'm just stuck here. And I can't do anything. So, wait. What if instead of doing that, I would go back on this? Then I would have nowhere to go. So that's no good. So am I certain that I start here instead of here? If I were to have started here, I could go... Okay, I mean, let's try it, because this doesn't seem to be going anywhere. So if I've started there... that doesn't seem like it's helped. In any way at all. I mean... Well, okay. Fine, let's see what happens. There's at least things I can do here. So I'll evaluate the possibility of this route. This let me kill a roach and the evil eye, but then I can't actually exit the room. That's the problem. Right, so do this. I can escape that. Oh, wait, if I just keep the roach alive here. Okay, that's what I missed. Alright, that wasn't so bad then. I need a better roach stash, though. It'd be great if I could stick him on a force arrow. Can I do that? I don't think so. Nope. That's not going to work. How about here? Can I stick him there somehow? No, I don't think that's going to work. Because, like, I can go in here and the roach is going to just... Oh, wait. Magic happened. Somehow. However, that's set up to exactly not work. Yeah, okay, so I can't do anything with that. It's weird to me that there's no checkpoint, like, here. So I need a better place to stash that roach. Here would be great, but there's no way I could possibly get it there, right? Is there some trick I can do with, like... If I could just keep that pattern going somehow, but I can't. If I had toggled this again... Wait, if I had... Did I have an opportunity to toggle that again? I ended here. No, and that wouldn't have helped, would it? Oh, wait. So here's a great roach stashing spot. But there's no way to use it because I'm going to be over here anyway, unless it were here. Oh! Oh-ho! I think I see something. So wait, what do I see? I thought I had something. Right, the idea would be that at the point that I drop this trapdoor, the roach is here, which means I need to exit on this, which means I need to... That can't be the last trapdoor thing I drop. That doesn't work. Well, that doesn't seem right. I'm checkpointing in this room. Wow. Kinda not the best. Alright, so other than this notch... Like, there wasn't another trapdoor I could have just avoided dropping conveniently until this, and I can't just, like, get the roach stuck on that arrow, as far as I can see. And there's no magic I can pull here that'll make this work better. He's gonna get around that bush, then go there and do that and be a jerk. And I certainly can't get around him in here. Alright, so, really feels like this is the answer. I gotta get him stuck in here. Like, this is here for a reason. That means that I need to do this first somehow. Aha, okay. So the pattern then would be that I do all the... Aha, I see the pattern. Aha! So I do this. Oh shoot, well, no, certainly not that. The orb makes that impossible. Pretty sure the orb makes that impossible, because I have to, if I'm starting from this entrance, I have to, and I have to start from this entrance. I have to start there, because I can't go here. Ah! Ah! If I go here, I'm just blocked. Leaving that up doesn't help me. Does it? Oh, wait! Wait. I see my mistake. I know exactly what I did wrong. This is fixable, right? Because all I do is I just leave those there for now. Exit on the... Yeah. I got it. So this really was as straightforward as it looked. Like, it is just a puzzle about trapdoor bridge dropping sequence. Like, I didn't have to use the trick with that one. I just have to sequence it so that the roach goes there. Because now he'll get stuck in that notch and be perfectly safe. Okay. So this is another one of those rooms in this hold that wants to mess with my head. It wants this to be trickier than it actually is. Maybe there's multiple solutions or something? Like, what's this for? What is this for? Like, it can't... The only way it could possibly be for secret access, since I can just walk here, is if there's just some magical spot in the south that I can raft to and just have it... But isn't it weirder than that? Because, like, I can't even end here. Or can I? Yes, I can. Okay, well, you know, that's a thing to investigate another day. Everything in this hold is just confusing in such a weird way. That's a checkpoint. Gotta save. Okay. So yeah, sorry for making such a mess of this room. Anyway, yeah, I'll see you next time to see if I can extract this raft and figure out what it's for somehow. And then do the rest of these puzzles.